identifying and handling non-compliant wood packaging material. This is a wooden crate. What if this crate presented a significant danger to our country? Maybe not so much the crate itself, but the small, barely visible wood-boring pest that's burrowed into its wood. A pest that, if introduced to a new location, would devastate the local forest, upset the local ecology, and cause extensive damage to the local lumber and agricultural industry. Knowing this, do you see the crate differently? Would you be so quick to pick it up, load it onto a trailer, drive across state lines, and then unload it in your neighborhood? Probably not. That is where this training comes into play. This training exists to explain how you can reduce the risk of ecological and economic damage by correctly identifying and properly handling non-compliant wood packaging material. Let's get started. First, it's important to understand what's at stake. Two recent developments will put things into perspective. At this very moment, the Asian longhorn beetle is chewing its way through the forests of North America. They were introduced to the U.S. via cargo shipments from Asia. They came over inside wood packaging material. In the years following their arrival, New York, Illinois, and New Jersey spent a total of $800 million to eradicate their presence. And yet, the Asian longhorn beetle was spotted in South Carolina as recently as 2020. How about the emerald ash borer? Since its arrival in Detroit in 2002, this pest has destroyed tens of millions of trees in 30 states across America. The emerald ash borer is native to Asia and likely arrived in the United States hidden in, you guessed it, wood packaging materials. Now, while the Asian longhorn beetle and the emerald ash borer are large enough to see, other wood-boring pests are so small that they're nearly invisible to the naked eye. Take, for instance, this jewel beetle larva on the back of a penny. How about the adult bark beetle on the tip of a pencil? Pests like these are quite small, but what they lack in size they make up for in damage. They leave behind the evidence of their destruction. In the wood they eat, you'll find large, round exit holes, snake-like trails called engravings, a sawdust-like substance called frass. You may even see entire areas torn away or rotted out. Such evidence indicates that the wood is infested. Considering how tiny these pests can be, and considering how much damage they can cause, it makes sense that regulations have been created to govern the movement of wood packaging material. Wood packaging material is defined as wood or wood products used in supporting, protecting, or carrying a commodity. This includes dunnage. International Standards for Phytosanitary Measures, Publication 15, or ISPM 15 for short, is a globally recognized regulation that specifies the appropriate sanitation procedures for wood that is used as raw wood packaging materials. It was developed by the International Plant Protection Convention, IPPC. It requires all wood packaging material to be debarked, then heat-treated or fumigated, then stamped with a mark of compliance. Compliant wood packaging material will be stamped with the IPPC logo, the country code, the treatment type, and the facility number. No paper certification is required. XX signifies the two-letter country code. The number signifies the unique facility number within the country. YY signifies the method of treatment. HT for heat treatment, or MB if fumigated with methyl bromide. Look for these marks when you encounter wood packaging materials. By doing so, you work to ensure that the wood packaging material is ISPM 15 compliant. Compliance to ISPM 15 will result in fewer delays and fewer charges and penalties. It will also help protect our country from an infestation of invasive pests. If you find that the wood packaging is inappropriately or illegibly marked, assume the material is untreated by the approved methods identified under 7 CFR Part 319.40-3B1. What should you do if you encounter non-compliant wood packaging material? Remember this acronym, SIN, S-I-N, Secure, Isolate, Notify. First, secure. To secure suspicious wood packaging material, cover the shipment with tarp or shrink wrap if available. Next, isolate. Return the shipment to a container and seal the container door if possible. Finally, notify. Contact your JB Hunt representative to learn what further steps should be taken. Hopefully, this training will help you correctly identify and properly handle non-compliant wood packaging material. Thank you. Please remember to log all time spent in training as on duty, not driving. Thank you.